Okay, so colored pencils, a ruler, 3x5 note cards. You got plenty of pencils, but you're supposed to bring a box of Kleenex for the room, Monk. Where are your Kleenex for the room? Monk. Are you watching camp videos again when you're supposed to be helping get your school supplies together? Ugh, I tell you, it's like he's still on summer vacation. Well, we got some Funyuns. They're no fun. We got a Nana, for obvious reasons. We got a pizza lunchy thing. He'll like that. Got his little jug for some water. But if he's being a good boy, I want him to have a treat. But what could possibly... you always need a cookie in your lunch. And we've got 6 new varieties from Chips Ahoy, and we're going to find out which one's best for a school lunch. Baxter's being homeschooled. He's not necessarily legal. He came across the border. But he's going to let you know what time it is as far as cookies and school supplies and lunches. You're back, baby, and so is the Munker. Let's do this. The book will never be completely written on good desserts. That's why we're here, to let you know the best of the best. We got a bunch of Chips Ahoy. They're all going to be delicious. I can tell you that much, but which one just gets you through halfway through the day when you've already had recess and you've already had math and you know that study hall's coming and it's going to be a long afternoon. You need a little pick-me-up, a little pep in your step, a little perk, and you just need the best possible cookie in your lunch, or 2, or 3, depends, you know, what else you got in there. Monk's got a nice well-rounded lunch, but we got to see what's going to get him through when he's starting to sag and get a little monkish sleepy. Like, I heard a rumor that he had his headphones in his hood, and even though he's wearing his finery, he still has to have his hood on. It's his comfort hood. He needs to have it on so that he feels like he's at home with Baxter and Corey and Little Monk and Rock and Randall and Shuggy and the whole gang. He doesn't want to be the only one that's at school, and he's doing well. He gets a lot of A's and B's, but we just got to keep him on track. So without any further ado, in no particular order, here are your Chips Ahoy. And they all are Chips Ahoy and something else. It's like the old famous Homer Simpson when he got some money and he went to a restaurant. He goes, give me your best entree stuffed with your second best entree. And they're like, right, lobster stuffed manwich. So I got a feeling this will be better than that. You got your brownie in my Chips Ahoy. You got your Chips Ahoy in my brownie. 2 great things that go great together? Maybe. Let's find out. So this is a chewy Chips Ahoy with a soft brownie filling. The cookie is chocolate chip. It says heat for a treat. Place 2 cookies on a paper plate or napkin, microwave 6 to 8 seconds or just until warm. Do not overheat. Do not overheat. If you go 9 seconds, these cookies are ruined. Ruined! We're going to eat them cold. We don't need them warmed up. We're fast acting like Tinactin, baby. We got to get on with life. We got things to do. Baxter's got a clock to put a battery in. Monk's nearly late for school. Class starts at 8. We got to get these cookies flying. I always worry with these self-sealing cookie packages. Oreo, of course, has them. I always worry I'm going to open them wrong and then I'm going to just be left with stale cookies. And that's no good. So you can see it looks like your regular old chewy Chips Ahoy. And let's give it a sniff. You can smell that brownie right from the jump. Very brownie-centric. So it's like a brownie wrapped in a cookie, wrapped in an enigma, but the smell gives it away. Very soft. Very brown. Very much a beaver, but that's just Baxter. This cookie, you look at the package and it looks like it's just going to be overflowing from the middle. It's there, but I must be allergic to delicious cookies. Either that or it hasn't been dusted in here since the Dewey Decimal System was invented. But there's lots of good brownie in there. Maybe if I break it, there you go. You can see better now. That's some good brownie. Pretty darn good. Not super exotic. It's what you'd expect, but there's something for consistency. Something else you can set your watch to, and I guess I burnt my joke on the first one because the original, you got peanut butter in my chocolate, you got chocolate in my peanut butter, was the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, and they've teamed up with Chips Ahoy. But guess what? This ain't the end of it. This is your regular, again, chewy Chips Ahoy in a red bag this time, I guess because it's not a brownie flavor. Peanut buttery, chewy, chocolatey, and it looks like it has little peanut butter cups in it, much like you would with a Panda Paws ice cream if that's in your region. I think it's everywhere. They just give it different names. Oh man, look at that. You can see right there, there are like 3 peanut butter cup halves in this cookie already. Then you flip it over, there's a 4th. So there's literally like 2.5 mini peanut butter cups in here. I'm gonna bite right into that peanut butter cup centric part and see if my peanut butter gauge goes off. Small cookie, big taste. It looks tiny, but you get that in your mouth and it's so perfect because it has the chocolate chip cookie essence, but you get so much of the peanut butter cup. It's like even more peanut butter cup than a peanut butter cup if that's possible. It's a perfect double convergence on each side of your tongue. And then down your throat. This is incredible. This may be the best cookie. Because a peanut butter cookie in and of itself, a little bit goes a long way for me. I can have a peanut butter cookie and go without one again for quite a long time. My grandma is fond of making them. Every time I go over there, if I went over there 5 times a week, I'd eat one. Because I love her and I want her to know that I appreciate her baking. But if she made snickerdoodles, I'd be happier. That's a note to you, Grandma. Snickerdoodles. Send them over. Monk needs them for his lunch. But that is perfect because it's more of a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup than a peanut butter flavor. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Oh, that's great. That's cool. Whatever. But have you ever dreamt the impossible dream? To dream the impossible dream. To monk the impossible monk, to queever like a beaver. Anyways, there is also a chewy, chocolatey, peanut buttery Reese's Peanut Butter Cup in a chocolate chewy Chips Ahoy with chocolate chip. I don't know what else they could pack in there without making that the greatest combination ever. Maybe a rainbow. Maybe a pet dolphin, maybe a gajillion Bitcoin. I guess we gotta live in the now and just figure it out. You can feel these are so nice and soft. The way these things seal must be scientifically proven. They are so soft. And again, pow, 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 pow. You see that half of a peanut butter cup in there. It's like the old artifacts they found of fish in the rock where you could see it all like carved out, and then you'd smell what the rock is cooking, and you'd see the Baywatch movie on DVD because nobody went and saw it in the theater. Again, there's something about a dark chocolate cookie where a little bit does go a long way. Same idea, it's weighted out by the peanut butter cup. This one isn't as jaw-droppingly awesome as the other one, but it is a close second. And it's like when you date that one girl and you find out she's got a twin, but she's just got like the butt chin and the other one doesn't. You're like, this girl's a 10, but this girl's a 9.5. That's kind of how it is with these peanut butter cup cookies. So there's a couple things we can't avoid. Pop quizzes, missing the bus, forgetting your swimsuit and have to borrow one of those borrowed Speedos and you don't know who wore it or how long it's been there or if it's been washed. And why does it have half a string? But you pull and there's still string and it never ends. One of the things we can't avoid on this show, and we know it's always going to happen, but it's a pleasant thing, is s'mores gonna s'more, son. And Chips Ahoy has made a non-chewy s'mores, marshmallow flavored chips, and choco chips. Heat for a treat once again. Don't overheat those. Do not overheat those. 9 to 10 seconds on this one. So don't just set your watch to all these cookies being heated the same. They're each individual special snowflakes like Monk and Baxter. School rocks. Remember that. Of all the s'mores we've s'mored, this will soon be one of them. Yeah, boy. Now, wait a minute. This doesn't say that it's chewy, but it is quite, in fact, chewy. You can see the choco chips, the marshmallow flavored chips, and I guess the cookie's supposed to stand in for the graham cracker. Oh man. First I'm sneezing, now I'm burping. I'm gonna have to go see the school nurse. On the inside, this one's a lot like the brownie. It's very chocolatey. It doesn't strike me as a s'more. It strikes me almost like that flavor you get from a white macadamia nut cookie, which isn't bad. But when you put s'more on something, you expect it to be s'more than not. Yeah. Do the math on that one, Monk. One s'more divided by 3 friends leaves many people wanting s'more. We'll keep those segregated. An old fave, going back to the very first combinations in cookies, is what they're calling the candy blast. Now, essentially they're putting candy-coated chocolate chips in their cookies. Joy may be contagious. Yeah, I got mono from her. Couldn't go to the school dance. Thanks, Joy. But they're essentially an M&M cookie. You can get a great M&M cookie at Panera Bread. They're never dry. But they're like $17 a cookie. Panera, I ain't hating, I'm just stating. I'd eat a lot more of them if they weren't $3. Yeah, okay, $1 with an entree. But your entree, a nice bowl of pasta, what was it that I always get there? Pasta Primavera. That's like $14 a bowl. Then you get a drink, then you get a cookie, and the next thing you know, you're leaving with a second mortgage. And you don't even have a house. Now this is your traditional blue bag Chips Ahoy. I'm thinking they'll be a little crispy, a little crunchier. Yep. That is a Chips Ahoy. And there are the M&Ms or whatever they're calling them, candy blasts, in the cookie. Let's get right to that. It's beyond a regular Chips Ahoy. You do notice the sweetness of the candy coating. It's not disappointing. Like a lot of times with the regular straight up blue bag Chips Ahoy, I need milk. I feel like I can get by without it here. I'm not saying that it makes them necessarily moister or anything, you know, doughier, but it's its own thing. Any questions? It's always Halloween here, it seems. We'll put that in the pile that one belongs on the floor. We'll put that in the pile of the better cookies. Paint me curious. Just do it in art class and not during physics. Paint me curious, but there are certain things I always like to savor the flavor of. I was recently at the Old Country Buffet. I saw many slices of this flavor on the dessert buffet, and I'm like, what's with these people? Why aren't they getting into it? And then I had some, and I was like, oh, the icing's just not right. Hopefully I'm not disappointed with this rendition of Red Velvet. Yeah, when you have a nice red velvet cake, it's supposed to, the icing is supposed to be very thick, very not the light buttercream. Yeah, so it's supposed to be thick, and the inside's supposed to be moist, and it's supposed to be cakey stuff. Cream cheese flavored chips, and I'm guessing that's cream cheese filling. It's in the red bag, so does that mean automatically it's chewy? It doesn't say it's chewy, but that's what we tend to find. Doesn't say anything about heating these up, so don't mess with that crap. Any heat is overheating with the red velvet. Whoa! Well, that is beyond red. That is like beet red, like a beet, like a blended beet, like we had in our Polish video where we drank that beet juice. You can see the cream cheese chips. I'm curious how it's going to be in the middle. Is it going to be white? Yeah, it's supposed to be. Let's see. Okay. You get that heavy kick, like if you straight up eat a spoonful of frosting and you don't lick it, like it kicks hard, and you get the cream cheesiness. I'm not in love with it. It doesn't scream red velvet cake. It screams like the red velvet icing. Super cream cheesy though. We're not going to throw them away. We'll get them into the rotation. Maybe as an after-school snack. Maybe as a bedtime snack. But this is not the perfect cookie for one man's lunch. It's not the perfect cookie for one monkey's lunch. And don't even get me started on a beaver. So automatically out of the running for the best cookie from Chips Ahoy. S'mores red velvet. Nothing personal. Reese's chocolate. You're great. You're beautiful. You're not number one. Brownie. Just be yourself, Chips Ahoy. Don't try to be two things at once. Unless, of course, you are our first or second best Chips Ahoy. Candy Blast, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, both incredible. But I can state with complete confidence, Chips Ahoy Candy Blast, you'll be on Monk Monk's lunch tomorrow. For day one, it's the Chips Ahoy Reese's Peanut Butter Cup filled cookies to make it all good in the hood. Don't forget, there's a lot of ends and starts going on this time of year. We just ended summer with our Labor Day picnic. You'll have fun with that. Facebook, Ken Murph Do This. At Ken Murph Do This on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. You got today, we're starting school. There's another great American pastime starting up this week. No, I'm not talking about the after back to school special at Walmart, where you go and you get everything for double the price you got it last week when it was half price. No, I'm talking about the NFL. And next week we're going to have 4 down for the kickoff of football. We're going to have pops for your Sundays, your Mondays, your Thursdays, your Fridays, your Saturdays. There's a lot of football in the fall, and that's not a bad thing. Monk may try out for the team in like 8 years. He's trying to work on his academics, plus he's in the AV club, plus he's in the Fortnite recovery group. Oh, that's right, Monk. I'm going to be playing Fortnite while you're hitting the book. Whoa, but hey, hit the books, baby. Don't hit me. Monk. Jeez Louise, man. All right. For Monk, for Baxter. He's home. I'm Murph, and we'll see you next time we do this